Recording.
Oh God, what kind of video is this gonna be?
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your Jesus. Stop. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Andii Shay. How you do? Happy New Year's everybody.
I can't take myself seriously.
I literally can't even stand you. This is gonna be y'all are not ready for this video. Y'all have no idea. First, Happy New Year's everybody. We are in 2020. Woo woo, we made it. We're alive out here. Maybe not for long because Trump want to be out here trying to kill us, but
we'll get into that later.
And so I just want to start off this new year with a video. I'm going to be with my cousin in this one. This is Raven. Yes. I'll put all her tags down below. You can follow her on Instagram and Twitter. And where else are you on?
That's it.
Yes. Facebook. You are pretty active on Facebook.
I really am.
Yeah.
Look, I mess with Facebook.
So this is going to be a cousin tag, / get ready with me, / story time, / drunk get ready with me, / just a lot.
Everything.
It's a lot.
We're a mess.
We don't get to see each other often. This is like my top favorite cousin right here though.
Mine too.
So yeah, it's gonna be a video.
So I wanted to make a channel myself for the longest time, and I filmed videos and I have like a whole channel and stuff, but all my videos are on private. So this is like
2020. You should really get your videos out there.
Yeah, we'll see.
Give me your cup.
We'll see.
So today we're drinking sangria.
Yes.
We have to chug the first cup.
Oh.
You have to chug the first cup.
Okay. I guess we're gonna chug the first cup. It smells really good. I wish we had found the sweet red though.
Facts.
Okay.
I'm on this side.
You cheating bitch.
How? How could I cheat? How?
I think this was rigged.
How do you... Bruh. Okay.
New year, new liver.
That's not how it works. Okay, so makeup time. My brows are already done.
Okay.
Got to do everything else.
So since Trump's America wants to make the sun set at like 4 o'clock, we don't need sunscreen, but that's usually what I would start
Trump's
with.
America.
Trump's America.
You know, I've never been. That's something I really want to get into because I've never really been into like SPF. I'm sorry, Auntie Jackie. I'm sorry, but like I've never really been.
Is she the
into,
one
like,
who taught you to wear SPF?
Yes, yes.
Really? Auntie Jackie?
Yes. That was never like a thing for me before. I would put on my primer I would put on like my moisturizer. I would, like,
Jackie, I know.
Yes,
Bitch.
Auntie Jackie.
Jackie. Tell me why I was thinking of actual Auntie Jackie. I was like, why?
We have an actual aunt named Jackie. But I usually start out with like whatever primer I have in that era.
Actually, you know who taught me about SPF and all that stuff was one of the really famous like Twitter estheticians, you know, like LA makeupologist or something like that. The one whose video went viral telling us to cleanse our skin for 60 seconds straight. Her Twitter threads and everything like that. I'm pretty sure that's.
You need to send that to me because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I will.
Big bet.
Really? You don't follow her? You probably do. You probably just don't recognize that you know her stuff.
That could be the case because I don't be paying attention to people's names or nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. And I've heard about Drunk Elephant, but their stuff's expensive as shit. So this was a Sephora like holiday set thing I got.
I'm breaking out.
Same. I put it all over. And then you're supposed to put SPF on before your moisturizer. And the SPF that I usually use, I ran out of the Dermalogica. It's called Dermalogica Prisma Protect, and that one's really good. But it's expensive. And the one that I've been using in conjunction with that is the Neutrogena Clear Face Breakout Free Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And I put that on before my moisturizer. So I put this on first, and then I put my moisturizer, and then I would put my primer.
You're doing so well.
I know. Y'all, you want to know what I found out? We live 20 minutes away from Trump's Mar-a-Lago house. Fun fact of the day.
So if the
I'm annoying.
Iranians ever decide to nuke him,
this one
there goes me.
This one way left real quick. So Trump.
Y'all don't understand. We really found out what happened like yesterday. Like he really did a whole airstrike.
We've been up since probably 3 a.m.
Just
on Twitter
just,
and researching and like putting all our little politician hats to figure out what exactly is going on.
What's gonna happen because of this? Like maybe this is the time to like ask some questions.
Okay, so we're gonna do the cousin tag in this too.
There's a lot going on in this video.
Yeah.
This
We just kind of sat down. How and when did you meet?
I'm trying to remember the earliest time that I consciously knew that like you were a person. Like,
honestly, my memories don't date back of us together before like
that summer
that we just got like dropped off here.
I woke up one day and there were these 3 heathens in my house and they're like, these are your cousins. They're gonna be here for 3 months. I was like, okay. I think that's when I knew I liked you. I was like, this girl's kind of crazy.
No, we
were ruthless.
We were crazy.
We were really out and about, bruh.
Ashley, our older cousin, hated us.
Yo, we were demons.
Demon spawn.
We
used to dress up, remember? Because their house, I remember that specific summer, their house was under construction because they lived in Florida, so Hurricane Andrew had like kind of destroyed the house, so the whole house was being renovated, and we would literally play like hardcore play
in like the debris
games in the debris. Like we would go through like
the pink stuff, like the insulation. Like
we would go through like the what's it called, like the not the foundation, you know, like the walls, like before the insulation was put up. Like I remember the walls would be the wood in the walls. We'd be going back and forth through the walls and stuff.
Why were we like
terrible?
This? Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
We were really bad.
And it was just my mom taking care of us.
I know.
It was like 6 children. And we have no manners. None.
Okay, so my favorite foundation, drugstore, like across all, you know, high end, low end, whatever, is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This one is bomb. Yeah, it's really nasty. But I'm out of it. I need to get another one.
See, I'm a Maybelline girl myself.
I thought it was Maybelline. I did not know that was L'Oreal until I just read it.
LMFAO.
How are you related to your cousin? She's my paternal cousin. And if that wasn't the right terminology, she's my dad's brother's. She's my dad's sister's child.
Yeah. There you go. I was like, you got something to tell me about my mom?
Oh my god, speaking of, okay, so I grew up calling my Aunt Denise Auntie Polly.
Yeah.
Auntie Polly. Didn't know until older that her name was actually Denise. Like, it has no correlation, no nothing. Please, if anybody else is West Indian, please tell me that that's a thing.
It is. No, it is. Like, I saw on Twitter, like, there was, like, a thread going on. It's just, like, whoever is, like, Caribbean parents has a second name. Put it down now. I don't understand that. Why don't I have a second name? I want a second name.
I don't know if
like.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How do you get a second name given to you? Is it, like, a experience that you have to, like, it's like a thing that you have to...
I don't know. She, like, became Polly.
I don't understand that.
I never understood that.
I don't get that.
I was like, okay. I was like, who's Auntie Denise? You know, in my baby book, I actually saw that my name was supposed to be Pollyann. Yeah, I would have ran away from home. What's your favorite memory together? You can answer this.
I think my favorite memory is when we were in Atlanta together.
That was really
like
fun.
Visiting, like,
that was
Nev's
GC.
parents.
Yeah, that was GC weekend, like a couple of years ago.
And like that's when I first met Lydia, and we had gone to that strip mall, and we had gone to Six Flags and everything.
Where JP lost his shoes. We haven't stopped talking about that for years. We categorize like the times like we met. Like, we were all together as a family by these really funny, like, traumatic moments. Honestly, one of my favorite memories is this summer we got dropped off by y'all.
Right.
And then I would say now, just because we're all older and like...
We'll have to remember this.
Yeah. This was like... Because we were saying it like before we had all like met up and stuff for... when they came down there. They came to Texas where I live for... What's it called? Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And now I'm here in Florida. And I feel like just because we're all adults now, like... We're 22 and 23, and so we were able to like just go out as like young adults, because every time we visited each other before, it was basically like
us being stuck in the house.
us being stuck in the house because we were too young to do anything and didn't have any money. Well, that hasn't really changed. Sad cases. And like we were just able to like go out, and because I live near Dallas now, so I was able to like take her out, and we were able to like go drinking and stuff like that.
That's what's
it was like time. We were dead ass like Sex in the City for like a whole month now.
Ever since December, bro. Like honestly, early December we were on it. Like
no, bitch, November.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Late November, early December, and then like
we've been drunk for like 2 months now. So that's probably my favorite memory. Like it would be the memories we're making now as adults, because like our talks just get deeper, where we relate to each other more. Yeah. We're just older.
Big facts.
I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer, and it's in the shade Nude, which is probably a little bit too light for me.
If you want to darken it down, I have multiple concealers.
I think because I have the Born This Way foundation. I really don't like this one, but I still use it.
Why don't you like it?
It's just a little bit too cakey for me. Okay. I like more of I like coverage, but I don't like to feel like I'm wearing makeup.
Right.
Which is why I really don't do it too often, but I like more coverage than just putting concealer all over my face, because it never matches. I like my concealer to be highlighting. Like I never buy skin tone concealer. Like I want my concealer to highlight.
Right. What kind of look are you going for today?
I don't know if I'm going for a look. I might just do my everyday, but I want to wear eyeshadow, and I don't wear eyeshadow every day. Honestly, I haven't worn eyeshadow in years. Like while I've been here is the first time.
You do go for really neutral looks.
Yeah. And by neutral I mean concealer on my lids and dust it with powder.
Okay, so quick story time. Let me tell you how I started 2020. This don't even make no sense. Okay, so it's the last day of 2019, right? I wake up.
Bruh.
And I'm feeling a little bit sick, like my throat. Usually when I get like colds, I usually feel it in my throat first, and I felt like this particular like pain in my throat. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get sick soon. And I did, which is why I sound like stuffy now. But yeah, so I felt it, and so I go and make some tea, because we are Caribbean and we believe that tea cures all.
Yes. Tea cures cancer.
So I go to the kitchen and I'm putting on the kettle and I'm like heating up this water. So I put the water in like my cup after it's like all ready and whatever. I get my tea bag, I put it in there, and it's green tea. I'm drinking it straight, so I just put it in the hot water and I go to my room. So I'm in my bed. I'm like sitting in crisscross applesauce. The tea is like in.
Sorry to cut you. That's how I thought you were sitting. I was like, she was probably sitting down.
Crisscross applesauce. Yep. And the tea was in between my thighs, and it's like a big cup, and I thought like, yeah, like there's a small enough space between my thighs for it to be like secure, like it's fine. And I was like adjusting how I was sitting, and I don't know what happened, but the tea spilled. The hot tea spilled. It fell in between my legs, and it got me. It really got me.
Got her ass, literally.
I yelled out the scream I've never heard come out of me in my life, and it hurt so bad. Like, oh my gosh, the pain was so bad. I literally jumped up and I ran to the bathroom, and like I just turned the faucet on like the coldest setting that it could be, and I'm just there, legs open, like water running through it, and I'm just like, what just happened?
Yeah. So I was in bed. I wasn't sleeping, but I think I was like coming out of sleep, and I heard like whimpering. I heard a whimpering, and then it turned to like crying.
Ugh.
So I was like, oh Lord. So I got out of bed and I went to the bathroom where I heard it, and I see her sitting like
Legs wide open.
Oh my God. She's sitting like this in the tub. She's sitting like this.
Legs wide open.
Like you can't see, but that's how she's sitting
Legs
with the
wide
water
open,
like
running through it.
And I was like,
running through it.
I thought it was her vagina at first. I was
Me
like,
too.
what
I was
happened?
scared. I really thought it was too, because like the initial pain, the whole entire region was hurting. Everything was hurting. I didn't know where the actual like damage was done, but like everything was on fire, and I thought I was gonna die. I was like, wow, I really can't breathe right now. Like this is really, like this is happening.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing.
Yeah. So I thought when I saw that, I was like, oh my God.
So Raven comes, and I'm over here. I'm crying my eyes out, bruh. And then my mom comes. She's like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? I'm just like, I burned my booty. I burned my booty. I was drinking some tea and it fell out me, mama. It hurt. It hurt.
Like, I was like, oh Lord, her pussy lips is scorched.
Yup. And at first, we were just like running water over it, and then my mom like actually got a look, and she was like, oh my gosh, it's like it's welting up already. Like there were blisters forming already. And like I had told my best friend, and she called, and she's Haitian, so she was like, yeah, put some cracked eggs on it, put some aloe vera, like it should help. And I did all that, and it really did like ease the pain, but like it was stinging. There was like a good,
honestly, I'm glad Margaret told you to do that, because I don't think that she would, because okay, I'm a good cousin, but I was like, shit, like we had plans tonight, but I was also like, oh my God, like her whole vagina lip is like her clit is falling off, like
look, I'm done for. Like, this is it.
I thought she was dying for real. I was like Googling stuff like what to do.
Yeah, no. Apparently, a common like remedy for burns is cracked eggs and aloe vera gel. So if you didn't know that, you know it now. LOL. But yeah. So there I am sitting on the floor, laying stomach down on the floor with my bare butt out, with cracked eggs and aloe vera all over it, and I am just in pain. Like, it's stinging. Like, it was the most annoying thing I've ever felt in my life. And it's the last day of 2019. I'm walking into 2020 with a burned butt, and I was just like, this makes sense. This makes all the sense.
Knowing
in the world.
it makes sense. Like that is the only way we could end the new year.
How could I possibly go into the new year that everyone thinks is going to be the greatest year ever without some form of damage? Like, I should have known.
Yeah.
I should have known. If it wasn't that, something else would have happened. Something else would have happened.
I'm glad it was that, because us, how we were on New Year's, it could have been much worse.
It could have been. Anyways. So, yeah. At a certain point, so we had sent this one out. She's from Texas. She's not from here. And her phone was off at the time, bruh. And we had sent her out to go get some, like, burn, like, cream medication, bruh. And we weren't thinking at the time, but, like, she doesn't really know where we live.
We had the whole address I had was completely different. Like, I was like, was your address Sanchez? They're like Santa Monica. Bruh. I was like, okay, well, I'm nowhere close.
We had given her the directions to the store, not back. So time goes by, and we're just like, Raven's not here.
And I'm sitting here like, on my way to Miami.
And my mom was just like, I've been trying to call her, I've been trying to text her. She's like, oh, that's because her phone's off. And she's like, what? What do you mean her phone is off? And I was just like, yeah, it's been off this whole time. Whoops. She's like, you told me I sent her throughout Florida, and she doesn't even know where we live. She's like, oh, great, I have to go all the way through Royal Palm to find this girl. And then Raven walks in, we're just like, okay, great. How did you even find your way back?
I have no clue.
So, Raven comes back. She doesn't get the right medication. I don't know what she got. But my mom has to go. And she goes to the pharmacy. And she calls back and she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to go to urgent care because they're not even giving me this medication without like a proper prescription. I was just like, that's fantastic. So we go to the urgent care. It was just a lot happening that day. It was because we go to the urgent care and we go inside and my mom, she forgot the insurance card, so automatically she has to go back home to get the insurance card. But when she goes outside, she comes right back in and she goes, I left the keys. Who has the car keys? Who has the car keys?
And they're like, really?
Like, we don't. She done locked the car keys in the car.
And the one who did have the spare key was her sister and my cousin. She had went to Puerto Rico that morning. That same morning, and she took the car keys with her to Puerto Rico.
I text her, I was like, what do you need the car keys for? Why do you have them? Like,
so the spare is in Puerto Rico at this point.
So we had to call an Uber for her to get home. It was just... And then she also had to she had to get someone to come and, like, open up her van for her. And we thought that was going to be expensive in itself. Luckily, she got it for free. So all we really had to pay for with all that going on was just $20 for the copay at the urgent care. But, oh my gosh. But yes, I go to the urgent care. They look at me and they're just like, yeah, these are 2nd-degree burns on your booty, girl. I was like, okay. Give me my drug so I can go home, please. Bruh. It was just so much. It was a long day. It was a long day.
It really was.
And, oh my gosh. I really walked into 2020. I'm over here. And we still went to Miami that night.
We
still went to Miami that night.
It was so much fun, though.
Bruh, it really was. But I'm over here walking around with, like, my burnt booty like it don't hurt.
Did it hurt?
It got irritating towards the end of the night. I was like, I need to... jeans. I really was. I was like, I need to just go to bed. Because what even is today? But, yeah, currently my butt is suffering through 2nd-degree burns. It doesn't hurt as much now. I got my ointments. I got the antibiotics for any kind of infection. But, I'm probably sure it's gonna leave a scar. And, like, the way that it had fallen on my butt, there's literally, like, if you open up my butt cheeks, there's literally, like, a parentheses shape burn mark on it. It's kind of artistic. I actually really fuck with it a little bit.
Yeah, she just, like, she's like, you want to see something? And she just spreads her whole ass open. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was telling her it's, like, abstract art. If someone wants to take a picture of it and post it on Twitter, like, let me know.
How rated is this?
Like, artistically.
How rated? Jesus.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. She was like... You know what? I've never had to explain back shots to anyone before, but now I'll have to. I was dead after that.
No, but honestly, I was like, I've never had to, like, hey,
just so
before we get into this, I do have burn marks on my butt. They might be gruesome. But just a warning. It's not for the weak. This is why I only mess with real niggas.
I feel that. No, I don't feel that, but...
I'm just lucky I caught who I'm talking to now already. So, like, he already knows what's up.
Yeah, he knew the before.
Yeah, so...
But anyone after shouldn't judge. Childish. Okay, speaking of all of that. 2020, I was like, I'm gonna get in a relationship. And... She's giving me that look because she literally knows, like, I don't talk to anybody. I will sit in my apartment.
It's not a thing.
I'll sit in my apartment alone for days on end before I answer my phone to go anywhere with anyone.
Yep.
I'm changing out this year. We'll see.
Don't be brave.
Someone keep me accountable.
I think you could do it.
I think I can do it too. I think I'm...
You're gonna have to really break out of your shell.
Yeah.
But I believe in you.
Sounds exhausting. Human interaction?
What is that?
God.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, do you want to tell them about our first night in Miami?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Thank God nothing was in there.
Oh my god. That was
traumatizing.
It's been a really
trip.
I'm so glad we made memories on this trip though. Yo, we've been going through a lot. What is this trip in?
I have no clue.
You can tell them this one.
Okay, so, what even happened? Okay, so wait, what happened?
We didn't stand a chance. We didn't stand a chance is what happened.
I'm trying to think of the beginning because all I can remember is when we got out of the Uber.
So I have a friend named Becca. She lives in
She was like an hour away from what?
So
Miami?
she lives in Fort Lauderdale, is where she lives.
Yeah.
And we decided to go meet up with her for like a good girls' night out.
Starting my brows.
And we, my friend Becca, she lives in Fort Lauderdale, so we decided to go there. And so we get to her place, and we're just lit. We're just having a great time.
Okay, I kind of remember.
Yeah, we have like a bottle. We have a bottle of like Parmesan, and we're just like going ham. Going ham. But we are having like the greatest time ever. Like, it's so much fun. Like, we're taking shots, we're dancing to like the best music ever. Like, oh my goodness, we had gone to this we had driven to this cafe called Cafe Iguana, and they were playing like Spanish music, and we were lit, bro. Yes. Like, that Spanish music was popping.
And then it was free drinks before 12.
So we
had been in the club 10 minutes, and I was probably like 6 drinks in already.
We were going ham. Like, it was a really good time. And our plan was that from Cafe Iguana, we were going to go all the way to Wynwood, and we were going to see the sights, we were going to see the murals, and we were going to take our pictures, we were going to bar hop, and it was going to be the greatest night ever. So we get into the Uber, and the Uber ride itself was so fantastic.
So much fun.
Because the Uber driver, whoever you are, sir, if you ever see this video,
what was his
thank
name?
you so much.
Uber driver Zahir or something?
It
was something like that.
I don't know, but thank you so much for that night. It was fantastic. Oh my gosh. So we, the drive there was just absolutely everything. It was so much fun. And as soon as we get to our destination, we get out of the Uber and we just crash into this group of niggas.
Yeah.
Just crash into them.
Like, I'm telling you, we walked not even 3 minutes. Not even 3 minutes.
Crashed into them. And they just attached to us, bruh. Like,
but we were picking it up because they were talking about, we have a section at this club and blah blah blah. So us, we were like, okay, you got a section.
Honestly, and we were just like, they're entertaining us enough. They're really funny. Like, let's do the thing.
Yes, and by this point, we hadn't even been my feet were hurting, and I was drunk. So yeah, we were drunk by this point.
Very, very.
Basically, our night had started probably 2-3 hours beforehand, but
Bruh.
Anyway, so
they suggest to go to this club that they have a section for, and we're just like, yes, hello, let's go. So we get into their car. This is their plan. We get into their car. They drive us to this place. That's in downtown Miami, so we're far from where we originally were, at least 30 minutes. And so we get there, and we gravitate to a Five Guys.
Yeah, for some reason, basically they're just standing outside of this club. There was a group of 5 of them, and so they're standing outside this club. I don't know why we just weren't all that interested in going inside the club, but I think
they had came out, and they're just they went in and they came out not even 5 minutes later, and they're just it's not lit in there. It's not a good time. And we're just and we just sit at this Five Guys and we're just talking. We're being dumb because we're drunk.
Inside the Five Guys itself was a movie.
Oh my god,
it was
a police officer came to us, and he was trying to make sure that we're not, I don't even know what he was trying to make sure.
Me either.
But he came in over, and we're just no, me. I got out my seat. And I put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm just we're good. How you doing?
Yeah, it's
how's your night going?
At this point, we're just very annoyingly drunk. We are we had the whole restaurant, we were just noisy. We were just those drunks. We were just very annoying.
Bruh.
Nobody looked at us like we were annoying, but the workers were just very entertained by us. And then
I just feel bad.
People were just looking at us
bruh.
They lit.
Bruh. Clearly.
They are clearly lit inside this Five Guys.
Bruh. Oh my gosh. But it gets to a point that we're just it's late. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, our friend Becca had to go to work. It's 5 o'clock in the morning at this point. She had to be at work by 8. And it's from this point, it's an hour back to our car.
Bruh.
No, it's like 30-minute.
Back to our car, 30 minutes to our house.
Yeah, so basically at this point we're an hour away from home, or where we're sleeping for the night, our friend Becca's house.
And let me reiterate, these Negroes brought us to this location. Keep that in mind. So, it gets to the point that it's getting late and we're just like, hey,
we're tired.
Can y'all take us home?
Yeah.
Like, can y'all take us back to where you picked us up from?
Well, no, we said, somehow we found out that where they were staying was, we were actually before, like we were like a couple exits or whatever before the place that they were staying at, but we were like right there. Like they did not have to do anything. They didn't have to make any extra turns. They literally would go straight. They literally would have had to go straight from where we were to their place. Like there was no, it was
minimal effort.
Yeah, we were not out of the way at all. So this big nigga, he just had a problem because we were already in the car at this point because the guy had told us, yeah, whatever, like
of course we'll take, because he was a gentleman.
He really was.
Nice.
And he had picked us up. Like we were closer in Wynwood to where we ended up being.
Bruh.
So of course, like at least they should have taken us back to Wynwood so we could get an Uber from there. Literally. Because at this point, okay, so basically stuff happened to where we ended up getting kicked out of the car. They were literally like fighting, like stuff was going down.
This fat nigga literally wanted to, like, they were literally about to throw hands with each other. That's how much he was against taking us back from where they picked us up from. Like, and we were just like, yo, what is even going on? And then one of the dudes came in and he was just like, yeah, y'all need to get out. They're really about to like start fighting. And I was just like, y'all are some weak ass niggas. I just hopped out. I just got out. I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this.
Yeah.
Bro.
And so at that point,
there we are,
and we're drunk at this point. That was really shitty of them too, because
when you really think about it, like
we didn't get to analyze anything until like the day after because we were so drunk up at that point. We didn't know what was going on. Like we could not think straight. Like we had enough common sense to like, you know, understand what was going on around us kind of, but we were like, we couldn't, because we couldn't like sober, fight back. We were just like, okay.
Sober, I would have been like, no, you brought us here.
Yeah.
Take us home now.
We didn't have enough.
Take us home or give us some money to get home.
Yeah.
Like that's your only two options. But we just got out.
We just got out because we were just gone at that point. We didn't have enough common sense to fight that battle.
So these men, quote unquote men, left us stranded in Miami for hours, and we're over here calling everyone that we know.
Okay, because at this point, an Uber was like $120
to get us back to where we came from. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
For only 30 minutes.
Yeah, an Uber was like $100, and we're like, we didn't plan to spend that amount of money because we drove our car. Like nobody was gonna pay $100 for an Uber, like absolutely not.
And we're calling
and
everyone.
So we're like,
we know.
Can somebody come like pick us up or whatever? Because all we had to do was get back to our car.
That's
it's not
it.
Like we just had to get back to our car.
It's not
like we had to
nothing.
like go all the way there.
We just gotta get back to where we came from.
But even like the Uber to our car, was $100. That's not even home because we're still 30 minutes from home at this point. Yeah. And so we were like, absolutely not.
That's not even
happening.
That's not even happening. So, thank God someone came through. We get the Uber, we drive home, and we go to sleep. And we wake up the next day, and we're just like, what just happened? What happened?
We woke up so confused. Like, that hangover was
real.
Whoa.
It was real, bruh. And Becca went to work.
I wouldn't have had a job.
I would have quit. I'm not coming in today.
I can't. I can't do it.
My cat died. I don't know.
Take me off the schedule.
Whatever excuse you want. Like, I'm just not going in today. Yeah. So, that was one of our weekends here. It was just the craziest thing, bruh. And after that, we're just like, okay, no more niggas anytime we go out. And I'm sticking by that. Like, any more times I go out, I'm just not gonna be looking at y'all niggas because, like, I can't even believe that even happened.
You know what killed me too? They weren't even cute.
They weren't.
We were so drunk. We were honestly so drunk. I didn't realize that these guys weren't even cute.
And they had the audacity to invite us to their stupid barbecue the day after.
Yes, literally texted us the next day talking about, so y'all coming through.
I blocked them. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like,
first of all, Thanks for that massage on my feet, but absolutely not.
He gave you a massage?
Yeah, when we were sitting on the curb.
Just like an Asian light skinned
Yeah.
nigga. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, so thanks for nothing, guys.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. You weren't even cute.
Not even.
What's your dream job? I should probably wipe this off.
I wish I could be a traveler.
Oh yeah.
A traveler that gets paid. So that I could just go on about my day and
Mm-hmm.
go wherever I want to go.
I'm like, honestly, my aunt always tells me this because I was definitely, first of all, I'm not any kind of feminist.
Not the way that they be having it sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I think I have some feministic values, but in short, I would be A-okay with spending my life being a housewife. Like, honestly, nothing about that sounds terrible to me.
Nope.
But if I did have to go out here and get a career, my current major is in history, but I plan on changing it to international relations. So, in theory, like, if I do have to end up using my degree, I mean, I plan to, but I would love to be a diplomat or a foreign service officer. That's, like, my dream career. But if someone wants to snatch me up and I don't actually have to work, I wouldn't mind being somebody's housewife.
Y'all see her handle. You better put it to use. Put it to use.
No, your handle.
Y'all know
your
my
Twitter
handle. Better put it to use. Because I'd love to be a housewife any day. Let me know. Decorating is like a thing.
If the price is right, I'm not about to be no broke-ass housewife now.
Oh, very true. Very true.
Like, there's a tax bracket. This is going to have to be talked about.
If we're being real. Being real about it. Oh my god.
Yeah. But dream career is a foreign service officer. Second dream career would be a housewife. Ooh. What is your biggest turn off in a person?
I think the inability to listen and understand. I think. It's 2020. We should not be as judgmental as we are in this day and age. I just don't believe in it. People go through the craziest things and it shapes them into who they are, and we should be understanding of that.
Yeah.
Like, we should be more willing to help people than to just be like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel being judgmental, not being able to understand is like disgusting.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say too. My answer was going to be my biggest turnoff is somebody who's judgmental. My second biggest turnoff, like, I don't think of myself as the smartest person who has ever lived, but I do think I can hold pretty intellectual.
Somewhat of an intellectual conversation.
I can hold my own kind of sorta in like a more, you know, intellectual conversation. So like I value that in somebody else, like somebody who can't have conversations that aren't surface level. Like you have to really bring it out of them to talk to something, like to talk about something that's like completely not like superficial, you know, like. And
You're saying.
And judgmental people. I am not a judgmental person at all. Like, I've been through things. Everybody's been through things.
Right.
It's like people judge each other, like, in a really crazy way. Like, I don't like to see it. I don't like to hear it. I don't think anybody deserves to be judged. I mean, we're gonna judge regardless, but it's how people communicate those judgments.
If you're gonna judge, just keep it to yourself.
Just keep it to yourself. Really, just keep it to yourself. Are you like your zodiac sign suggests that you should be?
You are every bit as Virgo as like a Virgo could be.
I'm very much a Virgo. I am
savage and sensitive.
Savage. That's a good way to put it. I am savage and sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I am. Oh my god, that's actually perfect. Okay, because I'm a Virgo rising and a Virgo sun, but my moon is in Cancer, so I'm a mean crybaby ass bitch. But that completely like encompasses me. That encompasses Raven. It really is. I can admit that. Like, I am very mean. I'm very, very mean, but I'm also a crybaby. So you know, I guess that's my karma.
Right.
I can dish it out, but I can't take it sometimes.
Right.
If you could choose one Disney prince to marry, who would you choose?
It's between Aladdin and... Do we have a black prince? We don't.
Prince, what's his name?
Naveen is not black.
Oh, okay.
He's Spanish.
Oh, that's what he is?
You hear that accent?
Naveen. I don't know, he could be Haitian or something.
He's not. He's definitely not.
Oh, the Haitians coming from
you know what?
Bitch, you don't even know her.
I'm gonna go with my staple and say Aladdin because I think he's one of the finest things I've ever seen in my life.
And I'm gonna go with Prince Eric because he is fine as hell.
He is fine. For a Caucasian, he's very attractive.
Yeah, Prince Eric.
Eric can get it.
What do you think is your sexiest feature?
Not my butt. I hear a lot of comments about my lips. A lot of comments about that, so I'll just go based off of the popular
opinion.
Yeah.
I think my breast.
Your titties.
My titties.
Your tatas.
Or my legs. Actually, I really like my legs. I get told I have nice legs. What have we even been talking about for almost 2 hours?
A lot of.
I don't know. Was anybody even entertained by this? I feel like I was very entertained, but
that's all that matters. If you feel good doing the video, that's all that matters. My 1 or 2 fans will appreciate it, I'm sure.
Ooh, all 6 of us. No,
yeah, here.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm using the Fenty Beauty matchsticks. This is what I use to contour. This until I get my nose job.
I found it important to highlight my upper lip because if you don't, it looks like you have a mustache.
Oh, highlighting your upper lip. I kind of do that because I drag my under eye concealer all the way under here. And it's so thick, it just kind of covers.
Like, I was looking at some pictures of me, I was just like, why didn't I lighten up that area under my lip? Like, I look like I have an actual mustache.
I mean, we do grow actual mustaches.
I've shaved mine.
I shave mine too. I shave everything.
It's hard being a girl.
It's hard being a West Indian mole rat.
Right.
That's what I call myself.
Big fat.
Well, aren't they naked? Mole rats are naked. It's hard being a West Indian chinchilla. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber? I watch many. And they all hold different places in my heart, so I really have to like pick.
So compile a list of each of your favorite categories of YouTubers.
Okay. For when I want to watch like gaming videos, it's the Rad Brad or Game Grumps. When I want to watch makeup, it's usually Jackie Ina. When I want to watch like funny videos, whatever I find. When I want to watch mukbangs, it's Stephanie's Sue. I love Be Lovely's. I love how she eats her food.
You know what? I haven't watched a Be Lovely. I've watched her now since she started bringing on, like, she had Christina Milian and her daughter Violet on for one of them. I watched that one.
She had Mimi on for one too.
Lovely Mimi? I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I saw the one she had Cash Doll. She had De'Ara from De'Ara and Ken.
Yeah.
And she had somebody else.
I didn't know she was popular like that. Like, I knew she was popular based on, like, her subscriber account. But I didn't know, like, people were really, like, actually, like, for real watching her.
Yeah, like she's the one who got everyone into seafood.
Because she does it so well.
Yeah, she really does. Wow. Trisha Paytas used to be my favorite, but I just can't. She's more, she's problematic. And, you know, we gotta support our black people.
We really do.
On YouTube. I got into YouTube when I was, like, 11. And that was like, when I was like 11, and I discovered YouTube because I really wanted to be a cheerleader, and so I looked up cheerleading videos, and YouTube popped up, and I was like, oh,
I miss old YouTube.
I know, me too.
I miss it so much.
A whole community.
Chocolate Rain was my jam. Are you kidding me?
That is.
Chocolate Rain. How do you not know Chocolate Rain?
No clue.
I need to show you the video afterward. That is like if YouTube had a face, it'd be Chocolate Rain.
Really?
Like, honestly, or like that's during the time of like Charlie Bit My Finger and like stuff. Like, it's really, you don't know Charlie Bit My Finger?
No, this is a difference between us, because when I discovered YouTube, before I had even discovered like OG like beauty YouTubers, I was looking up cheerleading videos. I used to look up like, you know, the Emma Roberts show, what's it called?
Unpopular?
No, it's
Unfabulous?
Unfabulous. I would look up like lyric videos to that. Like, I would be online like singing along to like Avril Lavigne songs, and like Jonas Brothers wasn't around then.
Ooh, and the Computer Nerd. I love the Computer Nerd. No, I need to show you the Computer Nerd.
And Barbie girl videos.
Bruh.
And
the Barbie girl parodies were my jam. Oh my God.
I don't think it was parodies. It was like the actual like.
No, the parodies are amazing.
Really? I need to watch those. But I was on there like Googling weird stuff. Like, I want to know the lyrics to the Crazy Frog song. Like, that's what I was on YouTube doing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bro, take me back to 2008.
YouTube is not like how it used to be.
It really isn't.
There isn't, I don't feel like that authenticity. People really just be coming on here to like have fun and to laugh, because like their outside life just isn't that. It just isn't.
People
that.
just bring so much drama to like their YouTube videos,
and it shouldn't be like that.
But I didn't get into like makeup YouTube until I was in 7th grade.
I didn't get into that until I was in college.
Really?
I'm way late. I was mostly about like, no, seriously, for a long time I was only about like the gaming channels and like the parodies and like the funny stuff. I didn't get into makeup YouTube until I was in college.
Really? I used to, it was a progression for me, but it was probably like backwards, because I was into like, okay, like OG YouTubers, Hey Jermaine, what's her name, Juicy Star 07, what was her sister's channel, All That Glitters 21.
These are people I don't know.
Bethany
right?
Moda, yeah. What was Bethany Moda saying? I never really watched her. Crazy Ray Ray, even though she was younger than me at the time, I never really subscribed to her, but I knew, like, I watched her videos here and there. I didn't know who Jackie Anna was until, like, last year.
Yeah. Well, maybe not last year. I've known her for, like,
and I never understood. I liked watching people like close. Oh my God, Megan Hart's makeup. She's still one of my favorite YouTubers that I watch today. She doesn't do much beauty and fashion stuff anymore, but she does mostly like sit down talk kind of videos. She just did a video talking about like the whole concept of serendipity and like fate and, you know, stuff like that. And I like her. I always liked her because I didn't really relate to her, but it was nice to see another YouTube my age, lived in Texas, in high school the same time as me.
She can relate.
Yeah, I can kind of relate.
Are you done with your face?
No, I'm still gonna do like highlight and stuff. I'm just kind of waiting for you to catch up, because I'm basically done. Let's talk about our resolutions. Or the lack thereof.
I mean, I think as a unit, we agree that we just want better for ourselves this year. But you have to get deeper into just, like, I want better for myself. And it's, like, I still haven't, like, really had that talk with myself yet. Like, or the steps I have to take to, like, better myself. But I've been told I just need to be more confident in myself. And I'm trying to, you know, actually work on that. But I think I know for sure, what I want to do is definitely be more consistent with my YouTube videos. So this is why I'm so excited to like make this video. I just want to edit it and I just want to put it up. Like,
I'm excited to be a part. Thank you. We've been trying to do this for forever.
Years. You don't understand. Years. We've been trying to make a video together, and we're finally being able to do it.
Not only years, but these past 2 weeks, and it's happening.
This is the first
today.
There has been so much going on as I sit on the blister that's on my butt. There has been so much going on.
Yeah.
So the fact that we're able to sit down finally and make this video is a freaking miracle.
I also wear blush. Sorry. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I haven't made definitive resolutions yet. I still need to, like she said, sit down and have like that alone time with myself to figure out what exactly I'm going to do. But I have different categories, and I think what'll bring me success this year is how I plan to go about them. Like, I've always made very general resolutions. Like, I want to get into shape. So I have very general goals before. And what I plan to do to, like, bring more success this year is just to narrow those down. Like, if I say I want to be closer to Christ, what specific things am I going to do that?
To get there.
Like, things that are actually attainable to me, because me reading the Bible every single day, that's just not going to happen.
No.
So it's just making more of an effort, but, like, actually making the effort. And I have a couple different ways I plan on doing that. Like, fitness, yeah, like, I want to get in shape.
Right.
I know what I have to do for that, but
Right.
that's a very hard one. But I do want to get, like, my body. I want to see my body be the best it can be at. Like, these past, like, honestly, since I've been, like, 16 years old, I've been, like, very, like, I've been body conscious. Like, it's like a weird thing to be body conscious.
Okay.
Like, when you're so young, and then, like, I'm not almost in my 30s, but I'm gonna be in my 30s in this decade. This is the decade I'm gonna have my one child.
It's crazy. Oh, yeah. No, but it is crazy that you say that, because I really thought I was fat ever since I was in 6th grade. And I wasn't.
Not even that. I can remember back to 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
I was wearing shorts in class one time. I remember it was 3rd grade because that was the first time I had a black teacher. And
our legs were so skinny back then.
that's what I'm saying. I look back in pictures and, like, I was actually a stick.
Yeah.
That's when I was doing my sports. Like, I was a gymnast and stuff growing up. I was, like, the skinniest I would probably I was the skinniest I'll ever be in my life. And I remember I was wearing shorts to school one day, and that was the first time I noticed that my thighs touched each other. I was I was in 3rd grade. I was, like, 7 or 8 years old, and it's been a battle
downhill
ever since.
Mm-hmm.
So I really just want to focus on my health and my fitness and actually be about what I'm talking about and make positive changes in, like, how I eat. And
I think we should
be
stop being
active.
so hard on ourselves, to be honest, when it comes to our body, because, like, we really don't even look that bad.
But it's our own perfectionism that's just, like,
We're really
but
hard
it's
on
not the
ourselves.
best that
Yeah.
I can be, and
Right.
I know that, so
Right.
we're just gonna
We want to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just want to overall just be less lazy. Like, I make a lot of excuses as to why
I don't even like procrastinating as a person.
Me neither.
But I do it all the time.
I do it all the time. Like, I'm definitely that person. Like, I cannot stand chaos. I can't stand chaos. I need order.
And just doing things at a
all
certain time will
time.
make things a lot less chaotic, but then you just don't have the energy to do it.
And then
You
I just let my own life, like, see, I'm the person, I can point out things in other people's lives. Well, that's why your life's going to shit, because you're doing this and this and this.
Right.
But in my own life, I give myself too much lenience.
Right.
And it's not,
It's
this is the
horrible.
year that we're not doing that anymore.
Can't do it. This is why we're making the videos, so I can become more consistent with how I do my YouTube shit. So,
you know what? We're gonna be better, okay? We're gonna be better.
we don't have a choice. We don't have
a choice.
This year, I feel like, not even, but this time in our life, I feel like is the footprints of who we are supposed to be in the future. We need to stop playing around like it's nothing.
Yeah. You know, it's just stuff like that I'm just more aware of now. Like, at 20, 21, 22, I was like, I have time. It wasn't until really this year that I turned 23 and that I'm back in school and I'm trying to do better, because it's just a lot. Like, I'm trying to go on and get my master's and everything like that. It's just like that time in our life that we have to be conscious of we actually have to be conscious of the decisions that we're making now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our decisions now are actually, like, the foundation for who we're going to be for the rest of our lives, and that scares the shit out of me. Like, maybe this wine will kill me.
But it shouldn't. It shouldn't scare us. It should motivate us to do better.
Well, do you want to just end it here?
Yeah, I think we're good. Your face is done.
Yeah, it's
My face is done. We've given you, like, 2 story times.
Two story times. We've let you know that our
lengthy
lives
video.
are really not in order.
So let me just say this. Good luck in 2020, guys.
Yes.
Do your best. do what you want to do. Don't let anyone tell you anything otherwise. This is a year of possibilities. I genuinely believe that. And what else? You want to say something?
Thank you for having me on your channel.
Okay, so happy 2020, you guys.
Thank you for having me on. This was really fun. Maybe y'all can expect a channel from me now that
I hope so.
We'll see.
We'll see. It'd be cool.
Thank you. We had
Thanks
a fun
for watching.
time.
You could follow us on the description or on our tags below. I'm gonna put it on below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love doing this. We love filming this. We love all this.
Yes. Now we're gonna go cook some veggie burgers and some homemade fries. Yeah, and then we're gonna go pee, and then I'll probably finish this wine.
Yeah. So
look out for some TikToks. I'm trying to convince her that we should do some TikToks before.
I don't agree with TikTok.
No, we're gonna do some.
I don't agree with TikTok.
We're gonna do it.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.